Welcome back, nerds. This is JD coming at you with JD's Nerdverse. We are playing through with Magnemite. This is the prediction video. The Pokemon Magnemite. So let's go over Magnemite's stats real quick. Magnemite has 25 hit points, 35 attack, 70 base defense, 95 special, that's pretty good, and speed is 45. So speed and special are decent, and special and defense is decent. Speed is respectable, I guess, but HP and attack are not very good at all. So yeah, this is like the Diglett version, it's an electric version of Diglett. Moving on to Magneton, we evolve into Magneton at level 30. At level 30, we evolve and we get our nice boost in stats. Our special, which was at 90, goes up to 120, which is pretty good. Speed goes up to a respectable 70. Defense is 95, so pretty bulky Pokemon. And then hit points is 50, which it's doubled at least. And attack goes to 60, which not quite doubled, but goes up a good bit. So not the worst stats ever. We've definitely done more with less. But here's the problem with this Pokemon. That's moving on to its moveset. It starts out with Tackle. So Tackle is a normal attacking move. 35 power, 95% accuracy. So it does have a slight inclination of missing. But the problem is we don't have any other moves. And the first gym is Brock. So not only is Brock resistant to us, but our first move is normal, and Brock is also resistant to normal attacks. Actually, he's completely immune to electric attacks, so let's get that out of the way. So I can't even get to one of my better moves or stab moves to use against him. It's Brock. He has complete resistance to electric. But normal is it doesn't do a lot of damage, so we have to actually get to level 21 before we can do anything to Brock in any way, shape, or form. That's not technically true. Tackle will do some damage. But after a couple defense curls, you're going to use up a lot of your attack points just trying to whittle down Geodude. We won't even get to Onix. So Sonic Boom is the move to go to. Sonic Boom is a set base power move, and what that means is it will do exactly 20 damage every single time it hits. It's 90 base power or 90 speed, so it's not the 90 accuracy, not speed. I'm dumb. Sonic Boom is 90% accurate, so it does have a slight more likelihood to miss and tackle, but it does 20 damage regardless of whatever the typing of the Pokemon. So we're going to need that to get by Brock. Geodude, 2 Sonic Booms to take it out, and 2 Sonic Booms to take out Onix. So that's what we need to beat that Pokemon, or beat that trainer. And then after that, the game will get a little bit easier with Thunder Shock, because Misty's Gym will be very easy. Thunder Shock will do damage to most things except for rock trainers like hikers and stuff. So yeah, not too bad once you get to 25. You get Thunder Shock. Supersonic we get at 29. That's not very effective. It can confuse the opposition. I don't like using it because it's not reliable. It's 55% accuracy, so you basically got you're gonna flip a coin every time you use that move. Thunder Wave it can be useful because it can paralyze the opposition. 41 we get Swift. We'll probably get Swift before level 41 to be honest with you. But if we do get to level 41 before we pick up the TM for Swift, base power of 60, and it does not miss. The only thing it misses is something that's immune to it, like a ghost. And in 47 we get Screech. This move would be great early, because what Screech does is it lowers the opposition's defense by a couple stages. So it's pretty good for that aspect, but it's 85% accurate, so not a bad move. It's just that you're getting it so late in the game that there's kind of no point in having it at that point. TM moveset is not very broad. We do get some moves that are going to help us a little bit, and we're going to get some moves I've never used before. So TM9 is Takedown. We can use that. Double Edge is TM10. We can use that. Not going to use Rage. Not going to have a point for use for Rage, but once we beat Lieutenant Surge's Gym, we get Thunderbolt. That'll be extremely useful because that'll probably be our best move. It's 95 base power. It's Stab. So 1.5 times. What's that? That's like 47.5. So it's about 140, 150 base power move, somewhere in that range. 100% accurate, so it does not miss except for that Gen 1 in 256 opportunity to miss. We can get Thunder as well, but we're not going to. Thunder is very powerful. It's way more powerful than Thunderbolt, but you lose 30% of the accuracy for just a couple points in damage. So not very useful in that regard. Teleport, not useful. Mimic is very useful. We're going to have to use that Mimic to win this game. Reflect will up our defense. Bide, probably useful because it just gives us another move that can do damage. Swift is a TM, so if we get it before, we can get it and remove Swift and then get the TM and re-add it. Rest probably won't be useful. Thunder Wave, we're getting a level up. So not a good move set. We're going to have to do some creative thinking to strategize our way through this game. Let's go over the rules. Magnemite is the only Pokemon we can use in battle other than to get HMs or to catch Pokemon for HMs, or to use HMs, I should say. Running clock with 3 exceptions. The 3 exceptions are 1, Lieutenant searches gym. 2, sometimes we get too much stuff and we got to do some shopping. Pause the time and do some shopping. Start it back up when we get back to actually playing the game. And 3 is the Poke Center. Rocket Game Corner if we need to buy a move. Probably won't need to do it in this playthrough, but yeah, just in case. No glitches. We have 3 glitches that are really out there. And one is the Mew glitch, the Mistingo glitch, and the Pokédoll glitch that I'm aware of. There's probably other ones. Gen 1 is filled with a whole bunch of things. But we can't use any of those. The only thing we can do is the badge boost. By the way, if you want to watch like what those glitches are, check out my shorts. I've posted a couple of them. Also, no items in battle. That has gotten pretty loose when it comes to ethers, just to get power points to finish a battle. But I can't use like X speed. I can't use potions. I can't knock out, put another Pokemon and revive, and then go back to that Pokemon. While I'm here, subscribe to my my channel and subscribe to my Twitter, or follow me on Twitter and Instagram. It's posted on the page. Really helps the channel when you subscribe. It makes you feel that people are watching. And also comment what you think is going to happen with the outcome of this playthrough. And now let's get to the outcome and what I think is going to happen. This is going to be a playthrough that is going to take a while. The first gym is going to take a decent amount. It may take upwards of 30 to 45 minutes. Once we get to level 21, we'll get by it, and we'll do our best to make up some time. But all in all, this is going to be a tough playthrough because we don't have a broad moveset. We'll get through some parts of the game pretty well, but other parts of the game we're not. We don't have the ability to badge boost naturally. We have to mimic that. So we have to take a turn just to copy a move. The Pokemon is kind of got pretty decent defense. This Pokemon also has the ability to use Reflect, which is probably something we're going to use in this playthrough. Reflect will boost the defense of your Pokemon immensely, so that you can take damage. You can not take as much damage. So I think this will be. I haven't had one of these in a while, but it'll be an over 2-hour run. I have not had one of these in a long time. So it'll probably be over 2 hours. I think it's going to be about 2 hours and 10, 2 hours and 15 minutes. The electric typing does not do well in Gen 1. And it's not because there's anything wrong. It's just a lot of rock trainers along the way. We're going to have to deal with Brock. You saw what happened with Ponyta, where we had to deal with Boomer the Hiker in Rock Tunnel. And he was a wall for a while. So that could be a wall for this Pokemon too. And like I said, I don't think we can't get Reflect until we get out of there. So I can't even like up our defense or anything. So yeah, it's going to be a tough playthrough, and it's going to be fun, but it's going to be a tough playthrough. Luckily, we're not playing a playthrough where I have to stay as Magnemite. I do allow our Pokemon to evolve, which is going to be helpful because the stat boost will be immensely helpful. All in all, yeah, that's basically what I predict. So like I said, this is going to be a prediction video. I'll post this on. I'm going to start posting these on like Tuesday, and then I'm going to start posting the actual playthrough on Friday. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and I'll see you on Friday.